What is up, YouTube? It's your friendly neighborhood running bald man back for another Star Wars Galaxy of Murder Bears video. So today, I actually got BlueStacks working. So I thought before I really try and kick off my content creation career with SWGOH or SWIGO or however you want to call it, I thought I would just go over my game, how I play, and so yeah. So enjoy the fun. So obviously we're in the game right here. Let's go in. I'm obviously level 85, 7.3 million GP. I've been playing since summer of 2016, so shortly after the game launched. I did quit playing for a year, sold all of my mods. I was just burnt out, especially after Malak came out that first time. That really burnt me out. And I had a few other things going on at the time that, yeah. But in the mornings, I got bored, getting ready for work. It was like, well, I need to do something or something to do while I'm taking a crap. So here we go. I'm back. But yeah, let's get into it here. You can see I've got all the dark side, light side, KTM battles done. Same thing for fleets. I don't really follow a specific gearing strategy. I don't go for a particular character. I go more for factions these days. As soon as it wants to load up, I'll show you here a little bit. All right. Partly there. All right. You can see my favorites here. The ones that I am gearing up right now. Jedi Master Kenobi, he is only gear 10. So take that as what you want. I unlocked him about a month ago. Lord Vader will be my next one. I have Wrecker and Tusken Raider here left to Relic. The rest are Relic. The other three, Zam, I've got to get to Relic 7, and Arc Trooper, I need to get to Relic 8, along with Tech with Relic 5. So let's just go over this. So I gear and Relic by faction. I alternate factions. So when I started this, I was doing Separatist and Galactic Republic. So I would take 5 Separatists. Aside from Admiral Trench here, you can see I am done with my Separatist. They're all at a minimum of Relic 5. But let's say, for instance, say I was just starting out with my Seps. So I would take Jango, Grievous, Dooku, Newt, and GBA. And I would gear them one at a time. So say if they started out at gear 8, all of them, I would take Jango to gear 9, then Grievous to 9, Dooku, Newt, and GBA. And then Relic 5 is my minimum. Well, no, I'll go back. So my minimum just to gear somebody or take them up to is gear 12.5. And I believe that when I did my first gear 12 finally, that was the max that you could take a character to. So I just kind of stuck with that. You can see on Kit and these other gear 12s down here, they're all gear 12.5 and they're the left 5 or left 3. When I go to gear or Relic character, then I'll do the right 3. But I said Separatist and Galactic Republic. So most of my GR are at Relic 5 minimum. Mace Windu, an outlier, is at Relic 9 just because it's Mace Windu and he's the baddest mamma jamma in the galaxy. I mean, he doesn't get the respect he deserves. I mean, it's Samuel L. Jackson. He's got a purple lightsaber. I've got a purple room here. So, but you can see Gas is Relic 8. GMY is Relic 8. R2 is now Relic 8 as well for Leia. I had him at Relic 7, but when they announced him as a requirement at Relic 8 for Leia, I went ahead and jumped in and just bumped him up to that Relic 8. Why not? I mean, once I get around to getting the rest of her requirements, I'll have one done. So, and I don't specifically go for a character directly. Like with, well, I didn't mean to click on that, but like with JMK and LV, most of their requirements are going to be Galactic Republic and Separatist. So I just geared relic all those characters, and those GLs just happened by accident-ish, I guess. I mean, I knew I was going to get them because as a result from this. But yeah, not son of a bitch. Clone Wars Chewie is at R5, and he has his Zeta. But yeah, mods, I don't really have a set modding strategy. I just look up a character in one of the apps on Discord or one of the bots on Discord and put that set on them. Excuse me. And then with the mods here, you can see Riker. I'm working on his mods, getting them up to gold. Similar to my characters, I go mod by mod and level them up. So the next one, or the one that I'm working on, is this arrow here for Wrecker. That'll be purple in a day or two, if it wants to work. So yeah, tomorrow I should have Wrecker with that purple arrow. And then I'll move over to the square. Square, rectangle, whatever it's called. Speed is nice. I don't really worry too much about speed. Like with that, yeah, an 8-speed circle could probably pass on leveling that up, but yeah, I'll roll it. But so after I get these Galactic Republics down, I've already started gearing up my rebels. So my next GL will be Leia, JMK, and Jabba. So I'm looking at 3 GLs next year. I forget when I started doing this. I came back about a year ago, probably somewhere around there. But you can see I've got most of the rebels at Gear 12, with just these ones left. If you go back to my favorites here, you can see like Rex, Marin, Seer, not Seer, but Cam are all Gear 11. Because they are not 7-star, that is as high as I can take them until 7-star. So I will leave them in my favorites until they're 7-starred and able to Gear 12. Cam I've got a while on because I don't know anybody who's doing Lightside Geo anymore. So I'm just farming them out of the Guild Event store slowly. But Rebels and Scoundrels are the other faction I'm working on right now. Scoundrels. If I learn my alphabet. And again, I've already started relicking these because once I finished my Separatist, I moved on to Scoundrels. and just alternate. I do a scoundrel, and then go do Galactic Republic, and then go back to do a scoundrel. So yeah, and I've recently started the modding thing. So as I get a tune to Relic, I will go in and slice their mods. Like my Han here, he's ridiculous slow. I mean, he's only got a 67 speed on him. So that'll get better eventually. I don't follow any certain guides as far as what sets to put on a character as far as mods. It's just that bot. I don't know what bot it is. But yeah. So after Galactic Republic, going to Rebels and Scoundrels. After Scoundrels and Rebels, I'm doing Tuskens, which you can see I've got the one Tusken, so I might as well just go ahead and do them. And I'll farm the Chieftain and the Warrior when I get done with farming the Scoundrels. After the Rebels, I'll do Jawas, because you need a Jawa for Jabba. And really, if you think about it, though, they're requiring, CG is requiring these lower level characters that nobody has geared up. And eventually, they're going to require every character from every faction to be something for a GL or equivalent. So you might as well just go ahead and relic them up. Yeah. If you're one to go through and chase a character, great. Throw in an oddball character here and there, like I don't know, Bodhi Rook, or Ugnaught, or I don't know, Chief Nebit, or Jawa Engineer. I don't know which. Maybe it's Jawa that's needed for Jabba, but yeah. And then after Jawas, maybe I'll get around to doing my Resistance, which Resistance are are ugly. I'll find some way out of that. R2 and 3PO are obviously at Relic because they're rebels. So, or in Galactic Republic. But yeah, I'm farming Zori Blisk right now because she is a scoundrel. But you can see Rose Tico and Hero Finn are nowhere near 7 stars. The reason that the other ones are activated and are at 7, like Admiral Purple Hair and Hero Poe, because I already had them at the 330 shards when I quit the game. So I just activated everything, used everything I could, leveled everybody up. And JTR up here, along with a few other characters like BB-8, I used in HSTR and P1 for a while. But yeah, I don't have any of the GL ships, capital ships, but it won't be too hard for me to get Executor. Scoundrels, I'll have all the bounty hunters up, and then really it's just finishing off Piet, and then TIE Fighter Pilot, and then I'll have Executor. So sometime next year I'll have that. Maybe, I don't know, summer-ish to late fall I'll have Exec, but I'm in no rush. Gideon, I've not done anything with. I haven't even farmed them. Those are just free character shards they've given us. Same with all these down there. I've not touched her. So yeah, and I'll probably do Scout Trooper sometime. We'll have to do Scout Trooper sometime if I'm going to get Leia. Let's look at the ships. Again, I've got favorites for the ones that I either don't have at 7-star or don't have all of their abilities maxed out. So, and I didn't put whatever that Darth Revan ship is in here, just because it's going to be a hot minute before I get to that. Defender is high enough to get to 3-star, but why not? Just leave it there. But yeah, I mean, you can see I've got all these geared up and maxed out. Ghost here. A lot of people talk crap about the Phoenix Squad and how terrible they are. The ship's okay. You need hair for profundity at Relic. I really have a feeling that Kanan is going to be useful in that Leia squad, and Zeb, they'll need it for something. Relic 3, Relic 5. Probably something for the Ahsoka show or the Mando movie. So you might as well just go ahead and think in advance. What are they going to require? I don't see them doing another GL out of the mainline trilogies for a while. I could be wrong, but the way they've done in the past, they've stuck with the movies, or the main trilogy movies. And it really, I think they're going to go back to the prequels for this next GL after Leia. Maybe a Jar Jar, maybe, I don't know, a hologram Sidious. Excuse me. I've already had a cup of coffee this afternoon too, so I don't know. But yeah. Let's see. Loadouts. A lot of people I see don't use loadouts for their fleets or for their squads. It's so easy. You won't misclick anything. But yeah. That's my characters. If you have questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Ask away. Not going to hurt my feelings. I'm not one of those, millennials or whatever. Sorry if you are one, but I'm not going to get butthurt over somebody asking something. I just come in here and have fun, really. And that's what a lot of people don't do anymore. They treat this like it's a job. It's not a job. It's a game. And the key to any game is to have fun. So I just go in here and have fun, do my way. Mace is the GOAT. Long live GL Mace. And whenever they do Relic 10, I'll make him my first Relic 10 probably. Just because it's Mace Mamma Jamma window. I've thought about doing his Omicron. It doesn't really excite me though. Like the Omicrons, since they're so scarce right now, I am a little picky with those. But Zetas, they're not scarce. So how many do I have right now? My Zeta stash did get a little depleted with a JMK, but I put Zetas on, all the Zetas on as I go to gear up a character. So, and if BlueStacks wants to load up and work, there we go. Doobie doobie doo. $158 Zeta mats, so 159. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna try and stream all the GACs. It's basically just gonna be a meme stream though. I'll look at it, see if I think I can beat it. If not, I'll probably just try and throw a mace or something on there that nobody ever uses and just have fun. All right, guys. I'll see you all next time. Next time, yeah. Probably try and stream it. So I'll see you then. You guys have a good day.